Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Sci-Fi Sunday on this channel where we talk about all sorts of sci-fi news. And today we're going to be talking about the Deadpool 3 trailer, Deadpool and Wolverine trailer. So let's jump right into it. So the name of the movie is Deadpool and Wolverine. That's the official title, which we've kind of known for a little while, but people are still calling it Deadpool 3. Now, the movie trailer came out for the Super Bowl tonight, and it was really epic. We got to see the teaser trailer, but the full trailer is online for you to watch. And it is really cool because what this trailer does is show us that there's been a little bit of a time jump, just as some people have anticipated, as they have predicted, where he is trying to live a normal life. Then all of a sudden, enter the TVA, and the TVA comes into his life asking him who he is. Apparently, they're going to recruit him the same way that they tried to recruit Loki. What happens next is just the same level of Deadpool antics that you've grown to expect, except that this time they are aimed directly at Marvel. He proceeds to tell the TVA that their little multiverse is about to change forever, that he is basically the messiah of the multiverse. He's going to wreck everything they've known. And this is just in the trailer for this movie, that he's telling them all this stuff. Well, then we get to see him enter this battle world, this little area where the TVA is holding people, holding variants. We don't get to see a lot of variants, but we do get to see that he is going to meet up with none other than Wolverine, to which point we know that the two of them will begin working together. Now, the trailer doesn't give away a whole lot, but it does give away some of the major little jokes that Deadpool is going to use in the movie. And so many of them, like I said, are based on him tearing apart the Marvel Cinematic Universe. He actually refers to it as the Marvel Cinematic Universe, which is just typical of Deadpool to do. And I think that this movie looks even more insane than I thought it was going to look when I first heard that he was going to do this sort of thing. Because now to actually see it come into play, and to actually see that he is going to possibly be working for the TVA, this brings something up that I hadn't previously thought about. Who is it that he's hunting? My theory on who he's hunting is actually that he might indeed be hunting Wolverine himself. Maybe he is hunting this variant of Wolverine. We don't know exactly how he runs into this Wolverine and how they start to work together, but it appears from the commercial, from the trailer, that this Wolverine is on this planet, on this battle world-esque planet that he is taken to. And he initially thinks that this version of Wolverine is going to kill him. Well, that's not what happens, obviously, and we get to see them then sort of teaming up. But it doesn't give away tons, and I like that about this trailer. It gives us the nods that we need to know that this is going to be the Deadpool we have grown accustomed to seeing. They give us everything we need to know this is going to be the Deadpool we have fallen in love with throughout all of his movies. And I'm thankful for that. It does appear as though they're going to be making a lot of jokes in this movie and taking a lot of cracks at the multiverse itself. That is going to be the primary focus. Now, previously, a lot of people have been saying that this movie is going to be Deadpool kills the Fox universe, and I still think that holds water. I still think that that is probably what we're going to see. However, it kind of stands to reason that with him working for the TVA, it would explain why he's going to maybe other worlds, why eventually they will enter the dimension that is the main one. That explains why they're going to kind of bring other variants into this. It is about him ending up saving everybody and bringing these variants into the main universe. So he could potentially be responsible for bringing the X-Men, for bringing mutants officially into the world. Although we know that Miss Marvel in her TV show is essentially a mutant. We know this, but that's the thing about it. She has a mutation. She is a mutant. And this is something that was taken from the comics as well, because the comics immediately followed suit after the TV show to give us that bit of information. Although we kind of learned that that was their intent all along, apparently in the comic books, was to kind of make her a mutant. So she is officially the first mutant we've seen in the MCU, but why does that matter? Because if she is a mutant, she is alone in that. Or are there others? There are probably others. But the mutants that we've known and loved are not in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And that is something that this movie has to correct. And I think the commercial kind of tells us how they're going to do that, with him potentially working for the TVA or ultimately working against them. We're eventually going to see him start to do what he needs to do to wreck their universe and tear it apart and make it one cinematic universe where, sure, not all of them are going to come to our universe. That's obviously, not all of them are going to be coming to our world. A lot of them are going to stay in their own dimensions, in their own universes, in their own little cinematic universes that they were part of before. The thing of it is, though, that now they have the tools, if they need it, to bring any of the characters back who officially want to come back. And this is what I have previously said before. I had said that we might get to see people we didn't think would want to come back, or people who have been open about wanting to come back. We'll get to see them come back in Secret Wars. We'll get to see them come back to fight on Battle World. And that is kind of really something that is cool. And I think will ultimately help the MCU moving forward. But if you've seen this trailer, I want to know what you guys think. So make sure you leave us a comment in the comment box below. Make sure you share this video with all of your friends. They're going to want to be a part of the conversation. Make sure you hit that like button. It's free. It helps the channel. We appreciate it. Miko says we need more subscribers. You don't want to disappoint Miko, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell while you're down there so you don't miss a single video we do. And friends, at the end of the day, I know it, you know it, and Miko knows it. Fandom is family.